Good morning to all our viewers. Currently waiting for the final of the Bowls Gauteng North Women's Open Singles, where we will be watching Sue Tarr from Harlequins and Leone from Pretoria Municipals. I'm Jenny Jones, and my fellow commentator today. Welcome, Chantal Nell. Nice to be with you.
Thanks, Jenny. Nice to be back online, and hoping, well, we don't have to hope, but it's going to be a great game this morning, afternoon, running into the afternoon. Two old clubmates playing against each other, and I think both of them absolutely have a record that we all wish for.
Fantastic, yes. Nice to see both of them in good form this morning. Sue Tarr beat the formidable Gillian Bingham from Wingate Park, 21-11, and Leone beating Bev Breitenbach from Harlequins, her teammate from Harlequins, 21-10. So excellent games they had this morning, and we're busy with the second trial end, and looking at the form of the ladies, I think it's going to be a cracker.
No, we're definitely in for a good show, and we will also keep you updated with any other scores arising, especially from the screen. We have the novices ladies, I think it's semi-final still for them.
Correct.
And then we have the veteran ladies that are also busy with their semi-finals. So we'll keep you up to date with those scores as they come in, but our main focus being the game that you see on your screens against Leone Durant and Sue Tarr.
Yeah, Trish Steyn, one of our national selectors online. Morning, Jenny, and morning, Chantal.
Morning, Trish. Nice to have you online.
What's the weather like in Cape Town this morning, Trish? I think you can see from here at Wingate Park. James tells us he was here at the crack of dawn this morning, and there was actually ice on the green. But it's a beautiful, beautiful day here at Wingate Park in Pretoria. Blue skies, excellent conditions for bowls, Chantal.
No, definitely. I don't think we can really complain about it. Earlier in the week, they forecasted a lot colder. But we've been truly blessed, listen to me, blessed to have sunshine. And yeah, if you're in the area and vicinity, please pop down, come and support. And if you have any questions or would like updates of specific games, please send us a message on the YouTube link that you are viewing on now, and we'll try and get feedback to you. And then also we have the men on the sea green that are also busy at the moment. So I'll pop down there and get some scores if anyone wants any more information.
Lovely. And then to our producers, James Rushton, the man of the moment, and Francois de Klerk, our two stalwarts that are the brains behind this wonderful streaming that we are able to bring to you. Thank you very much for your contribution. We here as the commentators are very, very fortunate. Chantal, I don't think you and I have commentated very often because we both talk too much. So I will give you a chance to talk now and again, okay?
No, that's quite all right. I think we'll give each other a chance here and there. A lot to talk about, especially if you look at the pedigree of both these ladies playing against each other. Titles that are palming in. I mean, Sue being on a royal run at the moment after just winning the Bowl South Africa Ladies Open Singles. And she just won our club single champs yesterday. Yeah, she played me in the final, and I have to tell you, she had a good practice yesterday.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I had to have my beer through the window. I managed to get at least 8 against her.
Well, so, yeah, as you say, she's definitely on a roll, having in February this year won the Bowl South Africa Veteran Masters at the very Wingate Park.
Yeah, no, definitely. And obviously, Leone, not being a novice to this game, has won the SA title before, BGN singles many times over. So I think we are in for a real crack this morning.
Yeah.
I spoke to Sue a little bit as she came off after playing against Gillian in the semi-finals. The greens are running quite quick. I think just about, a little bit quicker than ours back home at Harlequins. I think she said 15.5. She guesses, which is quite slick.
Yes.
And both these ladies feature very well on quick greens. And I don't think there will be a shortage of any short bowls, because you have to really keep it together. But
Correct.
They are both very well experienced.
Yeah, I think the speed of the green is conducive to excellent bowls. And I think both of these ladies will be taking their time and playing the visualization game to just find their feet. Because you play those first two trial ends, which is basically for your line, but then the length of the jack changes. So it's early days, but Sue holding 2 at the moment. Leone just running through a little bit. So let's see if she finds her feet and how quickly they adjust to these conditions.
Well, Sue definitely seeing with Leonie's 3 back poles there that are just behind the jack, looking now obviously maybe to trail the jack to make 4. Yeah, I think she would have wanted a little bit less weight, Sue, with her last pole to put something amongst those 3 of Leonie's. But at this stage, it looks like she's opting for the draw. It's still early days. And coming in
Just
nicely, but just dropping
pulling up
short.
that bit short.
Oh, we got some comments already coming in here from Lorraine Victor all the way from Nelspruit. Nice to have you online, Lolly. And yes, enjoy the streaming with us.
Oh, Lolly, just because I'm not in the final, you don't have to have other favourites, eh? But yes, we are hoping for a stunning game here. We do hope that the Bulls win. And yeah, always nice to have Lorraine Victor, one of the stalwarts that played at Wingate Park for many, many years. And probably a good mentor to both of these ladies, Chantal.
Oh, no, definitely. I mean, I think, well, having the privilege to play with Lorraine for quite a few years in the A Provincials, and Leone was part of that team as well. You know, yeah, she was a great mentor and always someone to look up to with all the experience.
Right, so that was 2 to Sue. So after one end, 2-0 to Sue. Sue opting to bring up the mat a little bit and to play sort of like just over a 3/4 jack. So let's see. It does look quite slick, this green, Chantal.
No, it is. You'll have to keep your wits about. You know, I mean, obviously, you can't expect for it to. It finishes very well. Let's start there. It's got a
Yes.
nice bend on both hands. I checked when they were doing their trial ends. You know, the other games that are now running quite full steam. Let's just have a look what Leonie's ball looks really good
Looks like a
coming down.
great
Yeah,
great start there
lovely
from Leone.
weight, and that's definitely number 1. At the very end, we also have we've got Harlequins on Nette de Wet playing against Leslie Priestley from Pretoria High School Old Boys. And if I look at the stickers, I think Annette is 2-0 up. Just want to make double sure as to who's, because they're both playing with reddish bowls. It's difficult to see from here, so we're relying on the color of the sticker, which is green and white.
Liesel Jacobs, 2 of her favourite players playing in the final today. She wishes she could be here, and thanks for the live streaming. Thank you very much, Liesel, for tuning in. We're sorry you can't be here because it's a beautiful day. But yeah, Bowles is going to be the winner today. So hopefully from this live streaming, you can learn a lot from it. Because Liesel to me is an up-and-coming player in BGN.
Absolutely.
In fact, her and Sue played in the final of the BGN pairs together this year, Chantal.
Yeah, look, Liesel being a new bowler, but I would say a natural sportswoman of note. She's actually studying today, that's why she can't be here. But thanks for the braai last night, Liesel. It was very nice.
Where's the leftovers, Chantal?
No, we never leave any leftovers.
Oh, okay. I'm not talking about the liquid refreshments. I'm talking
No.
about the aardappelslaai and
no, aardappelslaai. It's too
nothing.
much starch. No. We only
okay.
do protein, meat,
Okay.
pap and sauce.
Good show. Norma, glued to a screen, going to be a game of the year to watch. Lekker.
I have to agree with Norma. Norma also had a very good season so far, especially with the veterans. But Norma, thank you for tuning in. Please share our link to those that cannot be here today so we can make them aware of this great game taking place today.
Yeah, so Leone's found that ditch hand, Chantal, as you can see, and for those that you don't know, Leone is a left-handed bowler. She's opted to play the ditch hand, and she's drawing another perler over here.
Oh,
Sue
lovely
playing the
fall.
inside hand
Brilliant,
and just
brilliant.
running through a little bit. So 40 Leone here.
No, definitely great weight control there, as you can see on that overhead shot there. Really putting in 4 great shots to open her account to go up 4-2 against Sue. Yeah, and I think a special shout out to all our markers here today, giving up their time, all looking very spiff in their BGN biffies.
Yeah, very, very nice. You know, I always say, Chantal, where you have entered the competition and you've then been knocked out, it's always nice for you to be able to contribute. And I know that Linda Leeds, Francois Milan, Loki, Hanekom, and who's the other marker over there? Can't really see. They've all played in the competition and been knocked out. So it's great that they've actually come back and contributed to the overall smooth running of the tournament by offering to Mark.
Yeah, definitely. Jenny and I, just for a little bit of info, we wanted to mark very badly, but then they stuck us behind the mics.
Yeah,
I mean, why would you want to go stand in the sun if you can sit under this
exactly.
this lovely roof?
I love your thinking, Chantal. Love your thinking. It
Okay.
also helps to have contacts, though, eh?
No, it's true.
So there
It's
we
not
go.
who you know.
So thank you, James and Francois, for your contactness.
Creating new words in for vocabulary
Yeah.
dictionary coming out soon. No, it's quite actually. You were mentioning it earlier. At this stage, which is now like the semi-finals with the vets and novices playing on the same green here, to play against your own teammates. We have all high school semi-final here in front of us, and there are two ladies from Munis playing each other on that side. So, yeah, at least you'll have then for a fact one from that club will go through to be in the final to represent.
Yes, and in the men's veteran final, we actually have Francois Kuhn playing Basil Ghronzi, both from CBC All Boys.
Yeah, no,
So-
it's been good bowls. Franco played at Harlequins in his sectional play, and I'll tell you what, phenomenal as always. Very, very, very clean cut bowls. So yes, so he came all the way through, and it's lovely to watch him. And Basil as well. He's had a good run this season, I believe, and looking to hunt for another very shiny medal.
There we go. Nothing wrong with that. Anton watching while sitting on his lazy boy under a blanket. Now you see, Anton, if you were here sitting next to the green, you wouldn't even need a blanket. The sun is so lovely and warm.
Yeah, I had to take the jacket off when I came to sit down here. There's a slight breeze blowing, but
Yes.
nothing really. I think sitting in the shade, you'll feel it a little bit more than what you would do out in the sun.
Yes. So Sue putting a bit of pressure on Leone here. She's drawn 2 pearlers. Leone, just touches that shot bowl, but runs through a little bit. So I think weight is going to be the key in conjunction with the line, Chantal, because if you have the right weight, but you don't have the right line, then you're just going to bend away or hang out. And it looks like both sides of the rink are taking a fair amount of grass.
Yes, no, I noted that as well earlier on, and you have to take the grass. Inside the line, you totally swing right across. I mean, Sue has now found at the ditch hand going back to the to the floorboard, if I can call it that. Leone dominating, coming this way towards the written scoreboard. So it's really going to be a test of patience for one,
Yes,
and to keep your rhythm, especially to keep that line and weight.
correct. But as we said earlier on, these 2 ladies are probably 2 of the most experienced
Leone's trying
ladies
her heart out here.
in
just
BGN.
missing it. Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, playing provincials together as well, both of them skipping the open side. And obviously being good mates as well, coming out to play against each other. But this is the way the ball rolls. I mean, you're going to meet up somewhere along the line, and
Correct.
we are really in for a treat today.
And I always say, friends off the green, war on the green.
Absolutely, nothing wrong with that. Sue
Sue
coming
putting
in.
another one in there, but moving the jack.
Yeah.
So might have given Sue second or third shot there.
Leone.
Leone, second or third shot.
Yeah, it looks like second from here where we get the overhead cam now. Yeah, I think she was looking more maybe just to rest one of those bowls to maybe get a 3 there. But, that's what I said earlier on. Now, the weight control, a dead draw, obviously opting for that. But it can go any way. I mean, that
Correct.
jack just get touched with a foot of weight and it moves. So it's not like on a summer green where it won't
Yeah.
go that far.
Well, this is the thing. When you're playing on these type of greens with this type of speed, you need to bear in mind that you've always got to play slightly wider, because if you do cut your line, you're bound to sell the shot. So Sue rolling one of those famous jacks.
So,
She always says that she's not that familiar with rolling the jack because she always skips in
Yeah,
the pairs, the
yeah.
trips, the fours. But with the singles, at least she's got a good sense of humor.
no, she does.
I was talking to her the other day, and she was actually saying she was at Harlequins the other day, and she actually did a jack rolling exercise just to make sure that she's getting a bit of practice in that as well.
As she called it, the yips in Durban. Shame. She was all over the show, but at the end of the day, came back with the title.
Yeah.
Playing her yesterday. She didn't lose the jack once, and she had the jack a lot. So let's put that in there. So I actually congratulated her quite a few times and just said, well done. She did tell me she has been doing a little bit of jack practice.
There we go. Nothing wrong with that. So Ellers, Kruen, Bosmaras, that's Henry Ellers.
That's Henry Ellis, yes, all the way from Delmas.
Yeah, good bowling to Sue and Leone, two of her colleagues. Henry's relatively new at this game of bowls, but certainly has made a name for herself. She did quite well winning her section and getting through to the last 16 of the Nationals in,
That's correct, yes.
in Durban. So very nice of Henry to... I can't believe you're not here, Henry, but watching the live streaming, you get my nod. So thank you for your message. As Chantal says, to those that are online, share, share, share. For those that can't be here, those that are in the area, please come through and support the good bowls that we're looking forward to.
Yeah, definitely. And if you're worried about anything cold that's not available, that's a lie. There's a bar open up here and upstairs and here at we call it the dugout bar because it's nicely situated everywhere. So everyone can come in and have a cold drink, and there's food available. As you know, Wingate always caters very well for spectators, and we have quite a few already. It's nice to see. The banks are quite full. Everyone enjoying a good afternoon here at Wingate.
So Norma, you're saying that we're liars. We just love to talk. But both myself and Chantal have seen you do well on the green. So we know you've done well on the green. So don't be so humble. Take the credit where the credit is due and keep going with your record.
Yeah, no, Norma really plays a mean game, not scared. Okay, so Sue unfortunately lost the jack there. I think the umpire called it as out. And I think we'll see his first ball just slipping through and hanging quite on the ditch there. So it just shows you once again that weight control being so important.
Yeah, Sue actually started off on the inside hand and has now decided to play the ditch hand, but ran through a few meters, and Leone finding that ditch hand a little bit better, coming back to the manual scoreboard, as you say, Chantal.
Oh, perfect opener there from Leone, just slipping and sitting behind the jack. I think an ideal position where you want to be. And, Sue now just concentrating and getting a little less weight on that ball of hers, and it's looking a little bit better. And also,
Great
this is a
second
good
shot.
shot. Good second, as you say. And one of our fellow teammates, clubmates from Harlequins, Etienne van Rooyen, still delivering the jack like in the Nationals. Yes, we noted.
I don't think Sue's ever going to live that down, although it only happened once or twice, didn't it?
Where, in the Nationals?
Yes.
No, very often.
Did it happen very often?
Lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she calls it the yips. But it doesn't matter how experienced you are. And if you started yesterday with bowls, these things happen. It climbs into your system and you need to get rid of it. And it takes time sometimes. But she's putting the work in. And yeah, that's the way it is.
The fact is, Chantal, we all know, as you and I have been playing for quite a number of years, that irrespective of who rolls the jack, because some years ago there was an option that you could actually give the jack away.
That's right, yes.
Which they've since changed again. But the fact is if you want the last bowl, it's great for your opponent to roll the jack.
Yes.
But now, if you roll the jack, plus you've got the last bowl, in this case, Leone has the advantage as such. So Sue's got to be able to play any length, and Leone's got to be able to play any
for
length.
sure.
So it's just, I think it's a psychological thing to overcome
It
more
is.
than the ability.
Yes, no, it is for sure. And I think, sometimes, as they say, the harder you try, the worse it gets. But, Leone is totally piling it in on that hand. And
Wow,
once
she's
again, she's
found
drawing
that
another.
line and wait beautifully.
And a toucher. And it's a look for three. The marker just indicating, well, it's two in a measure. So,
Yeah.
you hoping, I think, at this stage, just to get in there for second shot at least.
Yes. Looks like she might have cut that line slightly,
Yeah.
Chantal. Weight looks perfect.
White looks really great. I think it would have been ideal, obviously, for that little bit of extra grass. But not a bad bowl. If she had one more bowl to come, looking more to play across the head and squeeze the jack out, that would be a great bowl. But she's already played her 4. Leone's holding two in and a measure. Or two
Looks
and a
like
half,
a
as we call it.
beautiful line, all on the weight here.
Oh, she's necking closer.
Looks like she might just have it.
Yeah, might
See
be
what?
another measure.
According to the rings, she might just have
Yeah.
snuck in there for third shot.
Yeah, this is going to be a good measure. I think it's Tuna look for 4 at this stage.
Yeah.
Thank you, Henry. Only just commentating. She's busy on the farm. I mean, that's a 24/7 job that they're doing there, and what a great job she does. But yeah, thanks for the kind words. And no, my dog does not bite.
And actually, I don't have a dog. I have a dog on my bowls, and
Yeah.
yes, that one bites. But I have 4 cats at home, and they can be full of nonsense. So, yeah. Right, so it looks like it's 2 conceded. And as you say, Chantal, looks like a reasonable measure. Sue's against Leone's 2. Oh, interesting there. Leonie Duron's got a cap on this morning, and Anton has just brought to our attention that that is the Tipsy Jack, which is the bar at Harlequins.
No. We don't really drink at Harlequins. It's the Bowls bar at Colburn Oostlikkers.
You don't drink.
No, no,
You don't
no,
drink
no.
more or less.
No, less.
Oh, so the Tipsy Jack is actually Colburn Oostlikkers.
Yes, they've done a great
Lovely.
job with their marketing as well. It's everywhere, really getting some vibe going. Because look, the last thing you ever want to do is see another club close anywhere in this country.
100%, yes.
So doing a lot of hard work, and Anton van Vieren he's got a big part in that as well. They had a huge fundraiser yesterday for Sonitas, the school for the deaf,
Lovely.
and it was very well attended according to one of our club mates that played there.
That's awesome.
And Harlequins is up next. I think in August, the 22nd, we will be doing our bit for fundraising for Sonitas. So please, if you guys want to have a good morning and early afternoon of bowls, please pop down. You can contact me directly, and we can put a side in for you.
Lovely, lovely. So the measure then was 3 to Leone. So Leone will move into the lead.
Yeah,
She goes
7-3.
7-3 after 4 ends.
Yeah,
But having rolled the jack, Sue asking for a measure there. And for those of you that don't know, or of viewers that are not experienced bowlers, you'll notice that they're measuring from the front of the jack, the front of the mat to the jack, and it needs to be a minimum of 23 meters.
that's correct. I just want to rectify what I said earlier on. Thank you, Anton, for telling me that. I forgot. Colburn and Military have amalgamated, so it's called Colburn Military now. So apologies for
100%.
that.
Yes, because in my early days of bowls, Military was a very, very strong club. I do remember Kevin Campbell's aunt Doreen
That's
being
right.
there at one stage.
Doreen Williams.
Doreen Williams, yes, lovely, lovely bowler as well. And Marty
Grobler.
Grobler was there.
Mhm.
It was a very strong club
It
many years
was.
ago.
I
Chantal.
remember my first couple of years of bowls. Military was used for playoffs and finals. I mean, those greens were so quick in winter.
Yes,
We also hosted quite a few of our South African Police Services nationals tournaments there, and it was a great venue with a nice big hall. And that's all gone now. But
yes.
no one has given up. They've amalgamated with a club that needed some assistance, and I think they're doing a really great job.
Fantastic. That's a good opening bowl by Leone. Lovely weight control there.
I think we should have a little bit of a look with an update if we can just cast your eyes, Jenny. I think at the score with the ladies veteran semi-finals, that's Annette de Wet from Harlequins against Leslie Priestley from Pretoria High School Old Boys. The score's 4-3 there. And I believe, let me just quickly see what sticker Annette is holding. She's got the white stickers.
Yeah.
So she's 4-3 down at the moment against Leslie Priestley.
Then we've got
Lanky,
Welpton from Pretoria Municipals playing Arena Hubert from Linwood. And Arena's got the yellow stickers. She's 6-5 up at this stage.
That's correct, yes.
Then in the Francois Kuhn, Basil de Gronzi game, Basil has got the red stickers. I think. And Francois got the black stickers. And Basil is up 3-1. He's just lost the jack. It was half a meter short.
Okay, I'll see with the second ball. With the first ball, she was a bit narrow. With the second ball, she actually fixed it up very nicely and drew number 1. All right, we'll give you some updates of the other games quite soon. All right, so that one semi-final, other one next to Annette de Wet and them is two ladies from the same club, Municipals, and that is Elise Engelbrecht against Susanne Ruiz. Just looking at the coloured stickers, we'll give you the update on that score now. The score being 7-5, we just want to look in whose favour. No, I'm lying, sorry, it's 7-3. Eyesight not what it used to be. And then the game right in front of us, two ladies from Pretoria High School, all boys playing against each other, and that is Marlene Weideman against Antoinette Marks. They're playing each other, and that score being 8-5. I'll tell you in whose favour it is now.
In Marlene's favour.
Okay,
She's got the yellow stickers.
All right, there we go. So it's 8-5 to Marlene Weideman against Antoinette Marks from Pretoria High School, all boys.
Right, and another measure on this ladies singles final between Sue Tarr from Harlequins and Leone Durant from Pretoria Municipals. Sue picking up a couple, just one. So Leone is 7-4 up after 5 ends. Now, Sue's found her weight on this inside rink there. Very good opening bowl, Sue.
Oh, lovely weight we got there.
Not a bad bank of people today.
Not at all.
So certainly a lovely day here in Pretoria to be watching bowls, and the venue here at Wingate Park, beautiful setting.
Yeah, with Leonie's first ball just running through that gap with about 1.5 meters of weight. Nearly got either the jack or the ball. But a good ball waiting behind for a similar shot, perhaps maybe to bring it through a little later. I think Sue, yeah, she's also running through just a little bit, but yeah, not lost. Between these two bowlers, they're not scared to play with a pound or, you know, just over the draw to make a change. You know, being taught from early on that bowls, yes, is a drawing game, and there is a time and a place for a drive. But you know what? You can never go bad with a bowl at the back waiting to make something.
Beautiful adjustment. Yeah, looks like it from Leone.
Yeah, drawing could be, no, just drifting through a wee bit. I'd say about a foot, that's it.
Yeah, great
That's
second
how close
shot.
it is.
as you said earlier, Chantal, this green looks like it's got a beautiful finish. While we're watching the bowls running down, it looks like there might be a little bit of weight on a bowl,
Oh, lovely shot there from Sue.
and then it just runs through a bit.
Yes, yeah. I think, if you just put it down wrong, you can feel it. It's going to go running through. So obviously, the ideal run through would be a meter, nothing more. But you slip so quickly, you might just, put a little bit behind it and it goes 2-3 meters through.
Oh, interesting. Leone having to play the inside line, which she hasn't done very much, but she's
Oh,
not
she's
far
looking
away
good.
here.
Sits that bowl for number. Oh, just got the
Yeah.
second shot. If maybe not even number
Could be
one.
the shot.
Yeah, quite
Yep.
right.
Excellent weight control.
There we go. That's from changing from one hand to the other and then getting shot. I mean, that's just great. The shot being great, what I want to say, but I wouldn't say call a foreign line. I mean, she's opting and finding this the ditch hand,
Yes,
and it just shows you the caliber of play here.
100%. 100%. Yeah, Leone is a capped Protea player
Yes.
many years ago, and then her career took over, and it's very challenging, Chantal, for the younger players to have to take so much leave to be on national duty.
Absolutely.
So yes, Leone still can hold her own against the best in the country.
Oh, for sure. No, definitely. And has always for the last few years, I'd say. Speaking about leave, quite sad to say that, a lot of players I wouldn't say are being denied spots in teams or tournaments, etc., or being, representing the country. But, at the end of the day, bowls is not paying your rent. And you
100%.
have to have a look at your job. I mean, we know all how scarce work is, but for those companies and organizations that still give sport leave or grant them, to go away, thank you for that. We need those players.
We do, very much so. Yeah, it's a big sacrifice if you want to be a player at a top level, and I'm sure it's no different to tennis and golf and all that, but bowls in particular takes a lot of time. So kudos to those players that, as you say, that employers do take into account a little bit of sports leave
Yeah.
to allow them to be able to go to attend the national camps and stuff like that.
No, for sure, and especially if it's granted
Beautiful
to
ball
them.
coming in here from Leone, just falling that bit short. Beautiful
Yeah,
line.
that's all. But what a great line. Yeah, I think especially companies that are gracious enough to give their players off and not charging them for those leaves as taking leave without pay, because it all costs money. It costs you money to go away as well. Not everything is fully sponsored. You need to do fundraisers and all of that.
Correct.
And I know with the BGN trials now starting off, is it next weekend? If I'm not
Yes,
mistaken.
yes,
A lot of effort goes into the whole preparation before those teams are even selected.
correct. 100%.
Now, well, as you can see on your screen, you'll see the worm. And as to the collection of shots and, Leone being up now, 7-8-4. I think it
8-4.
was at the 1 year. It'll be 8-4 now. You can see as to which ends shots are being picked up. Yeah, a lot of concentration on Leone's face as well, because first balls, you gotta be there first. Can't leave a gap for either one of these two players.
No, not
because
the caliber of these
no.
two players.
So you're obviously looking with your first one to open up and get something really close and put the pressure on the second player.
Yeah, good
And
opening
Leone
ball
has
there.
done that.
Yeah. I was talking to Gillian, one of my teammates that played Sue in the semi-finals, and she was saying that the green is very, very slick. And whilst I saw Gillian holding a few shots, Sue was just that good to actually draw inside those shots and win the game. The score is a little bit deceiving at 21-11 because I think it was a lot closer by virtue of the caliber and the quality of the bowls. But both quality players, these two ladies.
Yeah, no, I feel Gillian Bingham's pain yesterday as well. I thought maybe, foot and a half away was good enough. No, Sue put me down on my bum and put two inside of that.
Look at this beautiful finish
Oh,
on top.
well drawn there by Leone and a toucher.
Excellent stuff. Back toucher. Sue's got her back against the wall here, because Leone's certainly finding that ditch hand
No, for
very,
sure.
very well. Huh?
I think ideally trying to sit that second shot and
Correct.
getting something else closer. I think she might just be inside
Not
of the
happy
line,
with
but
that.
not reaching though.
Not
Yeah.
happy with that weight.
Yeah, a lot of people pulling in now. I presume, having gone to church maybe this morning and they popping around here to come see some bowls. So please do share the link that we're commentating on and make everyone aware of what we are witnessing here live. And if you have any shout outs or you would like any updates on any scores, please let us know. Gosh, we just had a guy slip down the stairs here, but he's okay.
Yep, there we go.
You dust yourself off and you carry on.
Back to the bowl. Sue taking her time. Sue being a quite a good golfer as well.
That's
Chantal.
right, yes.
I notice she stands there 2 meters behind, visualizes the shot, takes her time, then goes and stands on the mat and visualizes, takes her time on the mat as well, to make sure that she's playing that line and that length.
No, certainly. I think the visual bit about everything as well, you got to psych yourself up and see what you want to play. Sue being a good golfer and also many, many years played hockey, natural sportswoman all round, I'd say.
Yeah. And now she's retired, so I think she's possibly enjoying more time practicing when she wants to, as opposed to when she could.
Yeah, I know. Look, she's still a very busy woman. Being our club treasurer as well, keeps her busy. And but I know whenever her and Mostyn have a chance, and they go and play around a golf somewhere. But yeah, no, Sue puts a lot of time on the green as well, and it shows that commitment of practice. Not everyone has the luxury of time, especially those still working. But Sue is just totally. This year has had a brilliant season so far,
Yes.
and so is Leone as well. And they are playing together in the Gauteng Open pairs.
Fantastic.
Yes. And they've won the title. I think definitely once before, and two good teammates.
Yes. Yes.
So
a lot of respect.
Yes.
You can pick that up straight away on the
Absolutely.
green. Great respect for each other, and two phenomenal bowlers. So yeah, that's going to be a formidable combination. Sue and Leone in a pairs game.
No, definitely. Are you playing Gauteng Open?
I am, Chantal. I'm playing pairs with Gillian Bingham,
Nice.
playing mixed pairs with Peter Fourie Jr.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure if this is public knowledge yet, but Susan Null, who skipped her team, or she didn't skip in the final of the
Yeah.
Women's Open, she's unfortunately got a health problem. She's got a pinched nerve,
Yes.
and she's the women's coach for the team that's going to go to Commonwealth Games. And unfortunately, she's had to withdraw. So I've been approached by Bowl South Africa for my availability, which I agreed to, and SASCOC have approved it. So I'm actually going to Glasgow as
Oh,
the
wow.
women's coach for women's bowls. Johan du Plessis is the men's representative, and Owen James is the team manager. So the names of the Commonwealth players will only be announced by SASCOC on the 23rd of June.
Okay.
So yes, I've been working with Morizol, with Jax, Janse van Rensburg, with Bridget, Herschelman and Tabello. They are in the shortlist, including Esme Kruger. Unfortunately, Esme lives in Eden, so she's having to do a bit of work on her own there. So unfortunately, I can't play the fours, and that would be our
understand.
third year in a row, because we are defending champions.
That's correct. I
having
remember.
won it back to back. So yeah, a little bit of heart sore there, but very excited for the opportunity that lies ahead.
Well, look, I can only imagine it's going to be a blast, and you better get your whiskey tasting, attitude ready and going to Glasgow and Scotland. But we wish you guys well, and happy to hear. And sorry that Susan can't go anymore. But yeah, their team from Toti dominated that fours. It was an amazing game. I watched it. We commentated on it as well. But back to what we're seeing on our screen. Leone holding two very good shots, just slightly in front of the jack, and Sue has lost one of her bowls. The other one just slipping through, but a good ball to back nonetheless. Should she collect the jack on her way and make a couple?
Yeah, Leone opting to just try and play a little bit through here.
And this is a
But
great
just,
ball, slips the jack. It's a good
yeah,
ball.
it's
Oh,
another
that's a
ball.
lovely ball. And in
Yeah.
the count,
So this
holding
year's
through.
Gauteng Open is in Ekurhuleni.
That's right,
You
yes.
playing Chantal?
Pairs. I'm playing pairs with Gillian Nell
Lovely.
because you've got
Lovely.
Bingham, so I'll take Nell.
That's fine. Yeah.
But yeah, looking
You,
forward
the
to
two
it.
of you did well in the Gauteng, Bulls
Yes.
Gauteng North pairs.
Yeah, we
So
got
you're a
bronze.
good
Yeah.
combination.
Yeah. Well, I enjoy. You know, with we had the Gauteng Open was in Pretoria last year, correct? Yeah,
Yes.
it was.
Yes.
So also we were looking at putting a fours team together, but then a couple of the girls couldn't play anymore. We were wanting to take Liesel Jacobs and her
Okay.
partner Anya out, and but now with Liesel studies can't do that anymore. So we just decided to take it easy. Jill is, however, also entering the singles, so
Oh,
I'll
lovely.
go with and shout from the bank.
Give her some moral
Support,
support.
yes, there
Lovely.
we go.
You
So
can be. Are you a coach?
I don't think she needs coaching.
No. But just in case.
Yeah,
You
I
put your
will have
name
a
down
look.
as a
Yeah,
coach.
no, she's looking forward. She's really enjoying her balls at the moment and playing really well.
Yeah.
So it's only pairs for us, yes.
Okay. So Leone really piling them in here. Sue not quite finding her
Yeah.
range.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think at this stage now, you know, I wouldn't say she's rattled at all. They've got nerves of steel, both of these women. I think Sue now really just looking to cutting down because I think it's 3 in a measure.
Yeah, and she
she's-
looks like she's got a fair line here.
Yeah,
Has
she
she
holds for the ball. Oh, she's just
just
gonna miss
missed
it.
that line? Just missed that line.
Yeah, showing a little bit of impatience there, the way she's
Yeah.
standing. I think she needs to gather herself now.
Needs to just breathe and refresh herself.
Mm.
I think that's the key to bowls.
No, definitely, because Leone definitely holding 3. I think it's only the 3, which will
Yeah.
put the score up to 13-4 in favour of Leone. I mean, she's really dominating on the draw, both hands. She's not quite settling on that weight yet.
Well, you know, Sue's had such a good run that the pressure of playing at that level all the time is it could tell, you know. And when you play against somebody like Leone, who's got vast experience, you know, and she's a good friend, you have to just try and keep your composure.
No, definitely. You know, maybe even just take a breather and, you know, get onto the bank and have a drink of water, that type of thing. You know, we all do different things to get our mind just off the game for a split second so we can just gather our thoughts.
Yeah. And she needs to do that because,
yeah.
as you say, she showed a little bit of impatience with herself. Needs to get that breathing under control
Yeah.
and just settle down because she has played some good stuff and now she's just missing that line slightly.
Definitely. Yeah, no, well, I see, look, the game's not over, far from. You
Far
know,
from.
we've seen games where people have been 18-2 down and they've come back at winning a game like that. Not that I'm saying Leone will at any stage play less well as what she's been doing already, but yeah, I see at this stage looking just to sharpen up more control on the line and the weight especially.
Correct. So that's 3 to Leone, moving to a 13-4 lead after 8 ends. And shall we give an update on some of the
let's do an
scores?
update at the end. We've got our net from Harlequins against Leslie Precy from PHSOB. Score being there 10-3.
To Leslie.
To
To
Leslie.
Leslie.
And Leslie holding, it looks like, four at this stage. So Annette's playing with a bit of weight in there, and she has chop and lied and come in maybe for third, maybe fourth shot. But also really good game there as well. And next door to them, we've got the two ladies. Well, no, it's Arina Joubert from Linwood against Lanky Walton from Muni's. Lanky being on the mat now, and that score is 11-7
To Arina.
to Arina Joubert. And next to them, we've got, let's have a look. We've got the two ladies from Muni's against each other. That is Susan Roos against Elise Engelbrecht. That scores 8-all. Not quite sure who picked up here now, but as soon as the marker will update, will give you that score who picked up there. It looks like Susan Roos, sorry. She's holding the jack. And then, yes, what's your update here with the men?
The men, we've got Francois Kuhn playing against Basil Lechronzi, both players from CBC All Boys, and it looks like they've called the umpire to come and measure. At the moment, Francois is 4-3 up against Basil.
Yeah, still low scoring. If you look at 4-3 as it is, that's after 6 ends. So it's small pickings, really. It's ones here, maybe a two somewhere, but just shows you as well the quality of the game being played against between Basel and Franschhoek.
It was actually Basil that took a comfort break. It wasn't an umpire's measure. Francois had measured there. So let's see what he puts up on the scoreboard. And then the novice game between the two high school old boys ladies.
Yeah, that's Marlene Weideman against Antoinette Marks.
And Marlene is 11-6 up.
That's right.
Back to our game here. Oh,
Sue unfortunately just hitting that ball of Leone's in. So yeah, Leone holding definitely one there.
it was 3 to Francois Kuhn, so he moves into the lead 7-3 against Basil Lachronzi after 7 ends.
I think that must have been the most they've picked up on an end so far.
Definitely,
As I said, it's
definitely,
mostly ones that have been happening there. Shows you the quality of those heads being built.
Sue composing herself, taking her time, visualizing that line. Really needs to just breathe and take her time, not get frustrated with herself.
Yeah, playing the forehand there now, waiting for the bend. The weight doesn't look too bad.
Weight looks very good.
It does. It runs out just a little bit more. She's very close.
Oh my word.
Gosh, just dropping short that foot, I'd say.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, a much better control draw there
Yes,
than her
100%.
previous bowl. They both each have a bullet left. I think Leone just looking at capitalizing, maybe trying to put something just behind.
I would like to think so. Does her weight look?
Yeah, it looks good for a back bowl.
Good to just turn her own bowl, turned another one in, and finished in a reasonable spot there for the. If Sue plays with that meter on and gets a trail, Leone's bowl is finished in a good spot there.
For sure.
Sue not happy. That's a sign of a very experienced bowler, Chantal, is that you've stood behind the mat, you've gone onto the mat, visualized your shot, and then something just is not right. That's the lesson, is to step back off the mat and restart that whole delivery.
That's right. Now, I totally agree with you, Jenny, and it looks like she's trying to move that jack.
Looks very, very good here.
She's very close here. Oh, she
my
narrowly
word.
just slips it.
Perhaps a fraction too heavy.
Yeah.
Because if you have a look where the bowl's finished, it's probably finished 3-4 meters through.
That is
so. Just that weight control, because her line looked beautiful.
Oh, the umpires are definitely being kept busy today.
That's lovely. It's so nice.
You've got to work hard for your sandwiches. Can't just sit here and bake in the sun the whole day. But yes, we have umpire John Romberg going out. It looks like they're also going to measure for the length. Oh, no, sorry, it's a measure between two bowls, and that's the veterans game between Arina Joubert and Lanky Walpton. All right, so we've got now the score, 1 to Leone, I think it was there. Or have they updated? Two, sorry, apologies.
Yep.
So it's gone up to 15-4 in favour of Leone. And, gently putting down that first bowl.
Yeah, but she's playing that line so well, Chantal.
She's killing it. She's owning it at this stage.
Correct. Look at this.
And a toucher. Oh,
brilliant
well bowled,
bowling.
Leone. Oh, yeah, a lot of sneezing and coughing going on here. So, yeah, a lot of people also with a bit of flu now. It's the season.
Yep. I got quite a bad cold coming back from Durban, from the Women's Open. Went straight to the doctor, And then once all that antibiotics and medicine was finished, then I lost my voice. So it slowly's come back. So it was good enough to be in the commentary
Oh, I'm
booth
glad.
with
I'm
you
glad
today.
your voice is back.
But yeah,
Otherwise, we
had
had to
some.
get an extra insert on the screen with an interpreter. Yeah, and the BGN executive, they're also very busy. After this round, we'll have a winner with the ladies, and then we have one more round to go because the men were one round behind, if I'm not mistaken. They started with the quarterfinals this morning.
They did.
So they've got, together with the novices and the vets, there will be another round after this, which I'm sure we'll also be able to stream a little bit. And then, yeah, and then the trophies already packed out here, looking beautifully, and they've done. Brasso has done their job again.
It's right. They're
So,
looking very
yeah,
smart.
very
Very,
much.
very
So
smart.
yeah, there'll be a couple of people with sore arms tomorrow morning from lifting big trophies. Yeah, and good luck to all the players.
Ja, altyd 'n kok. Dankie vir die kommentaar. Kan julle hoogte hou van Franso en Basel game? Ja, Franso het weer opgetel. Ons wag net dat hulle die scoreboard verander. Dan sal ons vir jou 'n updated gee. Marcel. Opilia.
Oh,
Kan ons
what a
dalk
lovely
update
ball.
op die manskors kry as dit nie te veel moeite. Niks vir jou nie, Marcel. Ek sal enige iets doen vir jou en ek sal meer doen vir jou sussie. Ja, so François Koen is op die oomblik 9-3 op teen Basel en hulle het 8 koppe gespeel.
Oh, she's trying her heart out here and gets the whole. At this stage, I think to salvage her way of thinking now would have been amazing if she had slightly come across the head and landed on Leone's ball or touched the jack on the draw, because it's a lovely way to make the change. But yeah, as it stands, Leone's still holding 3 shots.
Just shows you, Chantal, though, how small the margins are in this game. Because from our vantage point, we actually couldn't see the ball going between the jack and the bowl. And yet the ball did go through. So the margins are so tight.
No, it is for sure. And big shot here for Sue now to try and either cut down or get number 1. Leone holding 4 as it is, to get that scoreboard ticking over now to 19, if it is that after Sue's bowl's been delivered. That's now a lot of, as we call tomato sauce bowls, it's catch up the whole time.
There we go.
Just going to just slide through and...
Well, she's made a change there. Might have got second shot. Yep, she has. She's made the change.
That's a great change. And, yeah, just making the damage control a little bit less now.
Correct.
From being 4 down to 1 down, it's a change around 5. It's really, really good. Good shot there from Sue.
All right, Chantal, you're going to take over. I'm going to go and get the scores on sea green for the men. Because we've got a few inquiries here about it, and I'll go and get them.
Okay, 100%. Do you need a pen and paper, or is your memory still good? Okay, Jenny's going to take her headset with her. We'll hope that the reception is not going to be interrupted with the break. But, yeah, we'll keep on here with the ladies' open final.
So just bear with me while I get to sea green. And
Leone pulling the mat up about it, so 4.5 meters.
It's open with Wayne Perry playing against Cecil Bourneman. Both of them are from Wingate Park. And currently the score is 12-10. Let's have a look here now. They've played 15 ends. And the score is 13-10 to Wayne Perry. In the other men's semi-final, we have I need to know the player's name. No, who's the guy playing? So the other semi-final, we have Olwyn Mortenon from Pretoria Municipals playing against Tian Pitt from Centurion. And Olwyn is currently 10-13 down. In the novices, we have Giel, Stefan. Stefan is 16-4 up against Johan. So Johan is from Linwood, and Stefan is from Pretoria Municipals, and Stefan is up 16-4. That's why the one men novices game, sorry. And then the other novices game, just going across to check for you. In this game, we have Michael from Munis up 14-4 against Johan from Mayors Park. So yes, just to recap then, we have Wayne Perry from Wingate Park playing Cecil Bourneman from Wingate in the men's open singles semi-final, and Wayne Perry currently the semi-final. We have Arlvane Martinon playing against Tion Peterson from Centurion. Alvane has conceded one shot. There's a measure for the second, but at the moment, Tion is up 13-10. In the men's knot, Michael from Municipals, from Mayors Park, and
Okay, apparently we've got a bit of a lost signal there with Jenny gallivanting all the way to the sea green.
Just to recap, we have
She's back.
Stefan from Linwood up 16-4 against Johan.
Oh, what a great ball there from Sue.
Sorry, Stefan is from Munis, and he is up 16 against Johan from Linwood. Just on my way back to the live streaming.
All right, so I hope Jenny gave everyone the information they wanted. Marcel, ek hoop jy kon uitmaak wat maar die scores nou is. So Jenny's just returned now. Thank you for your effort, Jenny. Everyone appreciates it. Sue just played an amazing shot there. I think she was quite a few down against Leone and drew number one. So yeah, she's now in possession of the mat and jack, and we are looking at the length. Is about a 3/4 to
very similar lengths.
Yes.
Maybe a meter shorter than what Leone was playing.
I think actually even trying to pull a trick on one of the two, it's going to be quite impossible because they're both used to playing at any length. The mat being pulled up or not.
So Sue opting to come back to this to the inside line. The inside. And not a bad opening bowl here. In fact, a very good opening bowl. Great opening bowl.
Would you like a sip of water?
Thank you. Marcel, you're most welcome. I'll give you another update just now. Leone just falling that half a meter, just outside half a meter short.
Yeah, very nice opener there from Sue. Being stuck a little bit on that 4 for quite a while Leone was screaming past her.
Interestingly enough, Sue's changing her side again.
Yeah.
Just played a beautiful bowl. Perhaps from the mat it looks like Leone's bowl is in her way.
Yeah, and this is not looking like a bad answer.
Very, very good.
Yeah, that's really not bad at all. It's just slightly behind. Yeah, so that's looks like 2. Now, Leone, if she finishes on this bend, her weight is impeccable.
Yeah, that's the shot.
There we go. Well done on that one.
just stepping into the head to see who's got the shot. Sue just needs to. She's got a beautiful
and
little
she
rub
got-
there, and she's got the shot.
It's all in the weight.
That's right.
She got it just right. If she swung a little bit quicker, it would have pushed Leone in, but she got it right and came through and made number.
Yeah, important to give the bowl the air
Yes.
and let it do the bend.
As they always say, you draw towards the jack, so you always get a better result. Obviously, taking a little bit more. And Leone is also getting a finish on the inside of that bowl. It's definitely holding about 2 seconds there. No, 1 second. 2 seconds, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. So look for third second, yeah.
So it looks like she's got a very good line here.
I think she's running a little bit, but if she finds...
Was carrying a little bit too much weight for what I thought would be the weight.
Even getting a little bit of movement on that bowl of hers that's lying number one now, and you don't quite want to edge the jack out because Leone's waiting on the side. But more maybe across the head and land onto that second shot of Leone's and come through, maybe touch the jack would have been
Leone
ideal.
looks very close here. No, just getting that
She's
side.
got a ball.
Oh,
and she's got
the shot.
Lovely weight control.
Beautiful.
Not making a big, how can I say, relying on like a couple of meters. That's just slightly over the rim. She's made the change.
Pure class, Chantal. Pure class.
Very much. Now a couple of laughs being shared between the two players, It's not like when it doesn't go well, but, it's not the end of the world, but still being in the final, getting here is an accomplishment on its own.
Yeah, and last week I was actually at Munis watching these girls play, and Sue had some tough games, and she rose above it. So, yeah, two totally true sportsmen. It's always tough to swallow a loss, but as you say, the game's not over yet. But you know what? You need to know how to win and to lose, and I think these two ladies have been there, done it, worn the T-shirt. So lots of people, those people that are watching, the spectators here today, the youngsters can learn a lot from these two ladies.
Oh, for sure.
Because this is how true sportsmen react.
Now that is so, and that old saying that goes, you win graciously and you lose humbly. I mean, that's just the way it is. At the end of the day, like I said now a couple of times, for them, for being in a final already, that is already an accolade on its own. It's not just who's going to get the shinier medal. I'm just trying to look here quickly, their road to the final, especially from the last 16.
Yes, that would be
If I
interesting.
may.
100%, Chantal.
So looking at Leone, who was at the top of when the playoffs started, the last 16, she played against one of your club ladies, Elmarie Janse van Evenhuizen. And after that, she had Isabel also from Wingate.
Yeah,
And Isabel in her own right plays a decent game.
it
So
was a great game.
yeah, 21-16 that Leone went through there, and then she beat Beverly Breitenbach from Harlequins. So I think Leone's quite full of the Harlequin girls now already, because she had Beverly before then, and now she's got Sue. But yeah, quite rightly deserving a spot in the final. And then looking at Sue, I mean, Sue started off playing against Karen Creel. There's quite a new bowler, but she's also shown her bit now,
Yes.
beating her. And then she played against Arina Joubert from Linwood. And that was also quite a close game, 21-17. And then, of course, this morning she played against one of your teammates, Gillian Bingham, and that went to a 21-11 win.
Yeah.
But like you said yourself, the score wasn't really a reflection of that game, and so often it is.
Yeah, it's just who finds the rink on the day and the speed of the green. And I would be saying, based on last week's performance, or looking at the speed of the green, and I actually played it at Munis on the Thursday in the veteran pairs final with Gillian, and I think these greens at Wingate are a little bit faster.
Yeah, I think that's the fastest we've got in Pretoria. From our past experience playing in the winter as well, it's like playing on a mirror. You're just putting that ball down, and it goes by itself. So having utmost control with your delivery,
Sue
your
coming
rhythm.
in here beautifully. Oh, just that little bit too much weight. Getting the shot bowl, but then running through the head.
As you can see in the replay here. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
If she found it full, you know, it would have been a different story. But yeah, like you said, running with 1.5 meters on these greens, it's going to carry through.
correct.
And they're only looking now to draw another one, but it seems like she's opting for something a little. Doesn't look like she's quite happy with the bowl. But yeah, at the back, not wasted. Not that I believe Sue will overrun at the jack, but you never know.
Oh, she's giving it a bit of steam there. I think she might just have the wrong weight there. She's pushed it out a little bit. Right, just playing a little bit too heavy. So 1 to Leone, just creeping up, keeping that solid lead that she's got. She now goes into quite a commanding lead of 18-5 after 13 ends. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Leone just having a look to see if, no, she's accepted the one. So yes, moves into a commanding 18-5 lead, and they've played 13 ends. So while they're getting that jack down, we'll give you an update. The ladies' veteran semi-final, we have Leslie Priestley on 16 versus Annette de Vet from Harlequins on 8. Then on ring 2, we have Arina Hubert. She's on 15. She's from Linwood, and she's playing Lenke Valpton from Pretoria Municipals, and she's on 10. Then our novice ladies, Chantal, I don't know the novice
No
ladies. Would you
problem.
like to get
It's
the
Elise
update?
Engelbrecht against the teammate Susanne Roos. And Susanne Roos is up 15, 8 or 9. Is it a 9
It's a
there?
9.
9, okay. 15-9 to Susanne Roos currently up. And then our men.
On the men, we've got Francois Kuhn currently on 10. He's from CBC Old Boys. Just drawing another beautiful shot here. Currently lying 2 against Basil Lechronzi. And Basil is currently on 5. Then we have the other novice singles
Yeah, we've
semi-final.
got Marlene Weideman against a fellow club mate as well, Antoinette Marks. And that score is 14-11.
To Marlene.
Yeah, in favor of Marlene Weideman. But back to our game here. Leone opened with a really good bowl there, just behind. Sue just dropping about a half a foot short, but yeah, just under the line, but in the vicinity.
Yeah.
Yeah, another one close. Very good weight here from Leone, just cutting inside the line, but good enough for second shot.
Let's have a look and see. Sue putting that down very, very carefully, and it looks like she's got the perfect road. All about her weight here, Chantal. Is she here?
Not altogether. Dropping a meter short, maybe 3/4 of a meter, but definitely had the line on that.
Yeah, beautiful line.
Yeah, just not finishing with that weight, unfortunately.
Leone trusting the line there, giving it a lot of grass.
Oh, she gets the inside of Sue's bowl. Oh, just slipping through.
Now, those back bowls are never lost, though.
No, definitely. That's a fact. Yeah, she's gone a little bit wider. But I don't think quite the weight was still there, you know.
Just very tentative.
Mm.
And the green, I think the green should be speeding up a little bit because we're close to midday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And Sue just underestimating the finish on the bowl by the look of it.
No, definitely. And I mean, Leone is really making use of the opportunities and putting another one in close, and she's holding as it is game.
Yeah.
So Sue has immense pressure on her now. Obviously trying to salvage something, and if she does drop the one, gives another chance at another end. But Leone is holding game as we speak.
She's taking her time. From our viewpoint, yeah, I would be thinking Sue should actually play the forehand. She's got a bowl coming in, and if she just slips inside her own bowl with good weight, she
Yeah,
can get the
looks like
shot.
she is going to play the
Going to
forehand.
play that forehand, yes, there we go. See, I might not be able to play them, Chantal, but I can definitely call them, eh?
No, you can do both, we know.
She's looking very, very good here. Is she
So you're going to
carrying that
bend
bit
in
of
time for
weight?
the jack.
Yes, she's got it.
Oh, no.
Oh, unlucky.
And
Just that
that's
little
it.
bit of weight control, eh?
Congratulations to Leone Durant from Pretoria Municipals, winning convincingly at the end, 21.55. And well done to Sue as well, walking away with a silver medal today. It's really been a pleasure commentating with you. I don't know if we're going to move the cameras a bit, maybe focus on another game, James, or must we take our pie and vie?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to have an ice cold beer together now, and
I'm sure
very
they
well
will.
deserved for Leone Durant winning the BGN singles 2026. Congratulations, and to her club Municipals. We've got quite a few players here today representing, so it's always lovely to see.
Yeah.
Right. Welcome, welcome. Come, stand with me, you two ladies. Chantal and I had the pleasure of commentating your game. Two stalwarts of the game, two extremely experienced bowlers that we all look up to. National titles, district titles. And Sue, first of all, congratulations on your great run. You've just in February you won the South African Open, the South African Masters, the vets category, yeah, at Wingate Park. Then you went down to Durban in May, and you had a tough tussle there against some of the top bowlers in the country, and you won the South African Open singles. Must be very difficult for you to come to the BGN level and have to play your past colleague. How do you feel about the game today, Sue?
Yeah, I think my first game I really played well, but yeah, I was really fighting the speed first of all. But kudos to Leone, she played an amazing game today. So put me under pressure, and yeah, you miss you miss an inch, you gone. So
That's what we were thinking from our vantage point. I think, Leonie, you plugged away at the ditch hand and you found it very, very well. Your weight control was immaculate. Sue, you started on the inside hand and then went to the ditch hand and went back to there. So, Leonie, the fact that you play with the wrong hand, did that help you today?
Definitely. Congrats, Sue, with your achievement this year. Just want to say that. And yes, no, the ditch hand, I found the running was better. The other side, it like stopped like half a meter or a meter in front of the white, so it was more consistent on the ditch hand, so with the weight.
Well, to us, I don't think that score really reflects the standard of and the quality of the game. True stalwarts here in BGN, my privilege to interview both of you. And Sue, you've had ups and downs, but congratulations on getting to the final. You did have a great game against Gillian. And Leonie, congratulations on your achievement today. I've been watching you for many, many, many years, and I can't play with my left hand. Otherwise, I'd take. Otherwise, I would take you on. But very, very well done. And yeah, Chantal suggested that the two of you go and have a cold beer together. So good luck, ladies. Thanks very much, eh? Okay, bye.
I don't want. Right, that was now the interview with Leonie and Sue, and yeah, hearty congratulations once again. No problem.
Oh, great. Okay.
Right, so where we from here, James? Should we say goodbye? Well, thank you guys for tuning in. It was really lovely. Yes, and so the men's finals will follow, and we've got commentators for that, I reckon. Yes. Okay, we've got Dylan Mitchell and Stephen Scott doing the commentating for the men's open final. Good luck to both of them, and yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Jenny. It's been fun.
Lovely.
As
Thank you,
always.
Chantal, and thank you to our behind the scenes team, James and Francois. We do
Definitely.
appreciate you. Thanks very much.
Thank
What
you.
time do we predict the men's final? After lunch? 1:30. Please join us at 1:30. We'll be back live with our fellow, our new commentators. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy
Thank
your
you.
Sunday. Bye.
Bye bye.